The other day I went to the Trepanny House to see the top secret Brendon Small experiment. Trepanny House is, or was, the Steve Allen Theater. I think it's still the Steve Allen Theater, it's just the Trepanny House company that runs it. Anyways, it's still there. It's in the CFI building, which is awesome, and they got tons of, skeptics like myself, and the IIG meets there every month. That's what I do. Anyways, I went to see the top secret Brendon Small experiment. It was good. It was interesting. It was very interesting, and I'm sure that's what comedians love to hear. It actually reminded me of something Paul Provenza likes to say, question he likes to pose, which is that not all good drama is supposed to make you cry. Why is all good comedy supposed to make you laugh? Which is an interesting thought experiment, and this was a very interesting show. This show is very meta. It is self-aware of its own self-awareness. Very interesting because what it is, the premise of the show is TV mastermind, which he is, fucking home movies, Metalocalypse, the guy's brilliant, will unveil his next show idea in its infancy during the top secret Brendon Small experiment. The show will star himself and feature an element of his life and will be set in front of you, a live audience. Each week the show will be fleshed out with a talented cast assisting him in bring the germ. This is all written poorly. Assisting him to bring the germ of an idea into full flower. Who knows what's going to happen? So don't miss out on this chance to see a TV show created from scratch. Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure none of that's true. I'm pretty sure the entire premise of the show is a lie in order to be the show that it is. Because I'm sure what the show is, it is a comedy pretending to be a workshop, pretending to be a TV show. It's like, man, wouldn't it be great if we wrote an entire show that was just pretending to workshop a TV show, which I think is a really cool idea. But at the same time, if you tell people that up front, like, oh, come check out this show. Oh, what's it about? It's a show that's pretending to be a workshop of a show. It sounds fucking idiotic. It's kind of like, what was that Joaquin Phoenix movie? I'm Still Here.
Something like that.
I'm Still Here, I'm Still There. Anyways, the first time I saw it, I thought it was the dumbest thing ever because, it just seemed like a stupid hoax, a stupid prank. Because before they even released it, they revealed it, which I think was a huge mistake on their part, but they were forced to by the studio. Anyways, I thought it was just a stupid hoax, but the way Casey Affleck actually explained it, he said, no, this isn't a hoax, this isn't a mockumentary, this is a story we wanted to tell, this is an actual narrative, an actual plot, an actual screenplay that we wanted to tell, that we wanted to shoot. But the only way to get everybody to play their part was to lie. The only way to get the media to react to us and to get the media to play its role in this narrative was to lie. And the only way to get the audience, the people, social networks to play their role was to lie and to trick them into playing their role. I thought that was very interesting. Very interesting. Not worth it at all because that movie, even taken as a pure narrative, sucks. Because it's really just about a couple assholes pretending to become less assholes, and you realize 10 minutes in, that will never ever happen, Of course, I'm the guy who doesn't like Glenn Ross for that same fucking reason. Anyways, Brendon Small, it's very interesting. It's funny even because it's so meta. There are times where it's blatantly not funny, and that's kind of why it's funny, But sometimes it's just not funny. But sometimes it's fucking hilarious. So it's very weird. It's very interesting. Check it out because, there are times where, the mistake is forced, and then there are times you're not sure if there was intentionally a mistake or unintentionally a mistake. It's very meta to the point that it's like including your experience as part of the show. And maybe I'm all wrong about this. Maybe he does plan to pitch that TV show idea to a studio. He doesn't. He really, really doesn't. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, and it's got John Ennis, fucking Mr. Show. Just a small part for John Ennis, but it was still cool to see him. Embarrassingly enough, though, I've seen Brendon Small on a few occasions. I saw his Metalocalypse show, Death Clock, live on stage at the Palladium. It was fucking awesome. Got his autograph. But after this show, I had a little bit of a nerd fart. After the show, I went up to him, and I had plenty of openings. I mean, he's there at the CFI, which I consider to be like my home turf. I'm part of the CFI, I'm part of the IIG, I'm going to the Amazing Meeting this year. I make web series for skeptics, for critical thinkers, for science. But I walked right up to him, and I'm like, hey, Mr. Small, I really enjoyed the show. Oh, thank you, man, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah. Here's my card, I do funny videos. Oh, thank you. Bye. Nothing. I've never had a moment like that ever, you know? Like, I had an entire conversation with Quentin Tarantino before, which, by the way, was annoying as piss because the guy's crazy. You know, and didn't even bat an eye. But Brendon Small, I'm like, hi. Like, I got nothing. Like, nothing. And I'm a huge fan of this guy. I've seen all his work. I've, you know, been to his show. I love his stuff. I got nothing. I got no conversation starters. Well, see you later. But anyways, fantastic show. Check it out. Hey, thanks for watching. We really do appreciate it. If you like what you see and you want us to produce more episodes more frequently, feel free to leave a donation. But as always, no pressure.